Oh no, that was so dumb. That was very dumb. That was very dumb. My apologies. My bad. My bad. Fuck that. Luna was AFK. Oh, I made a pop out. Oh, strange. Oh, nice! Huge. I'm in. Oh my god. So he can go, yep. Come on. No, shut up, you dumbass. He's done, yep. Come on, hit him. No, they're all there. Just 4's the only one that's up here. Yeah. Oh, huge pull! Oi, huge pull. Get out. Angela. Load it behind.
Yeah, nice.
Hit it. Oh, that's... Oh my gosh. Still gonna get it. Angela's out of position. Angela. Cart's still moving. They gotta touch it. 4's on cart. Gotcha. It's too easy. Easy indeed. Alright. I'm loading up the stream. Are you joining us for the finale tonight? Or what are you doing? You doing your own thing? What are you doing, Mix? Hello? can't hear you. Your sound is coming through, but I can't hear you. Well, well, well. What do you know, ladies and gentlemen? It's taken a while, but here we are at the finale. Knights of the Old Republic 2. And my shirt is not playing very nicely with the key here, so please excuse me. I'm taking my shirt off. I'm taking my shirt off for this one. Oh. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome, welcome, welcome. Part 2. Final finale. It's the finale. It's the finale for Knights of the Old Republic 2. The finale. Now, sorry, normally I do it at 8:30, but I got a little preoccupied and I pushed the stream back because there's not really a lot of content for us to go over tonight, because all that's left is Malachor. You know Malachor. You know all about Malachor because they don't shut up about Malachor. They keep talking about Malachor. So, I'm sorry about that there isn't a lot of content tonight. But for those of you that are here, when we're finished, what we'll do is we'll talk about KOTOR 2. I'll get some of your thoughts and opinions because I am doing a review on KOTOR 2. And we are nothing if not a collection of like-minded individuals. So, apologies for the late start. I probably shouldn't do that. So please forgive me. Anyway. At this stage, it looks like I'll be doing this by myself. No one's here. But that's alright. That's okay. I'll survive. I will survive. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, let's get started. I gotta get this game done today because it's Halloween and I got something special planned for Halloween, so I can't just hang around doing nothing. Excuse me. Alright, let's wrap this up. It's been fun, but like all good things, it must eventually come to an end. Alright. thank you to all of you that have followed and stayed through so far. If you haven't already, please check out the video I released on KOTOR 1, but I'm going to stop plugging it now because you guys are free to do as thou willst. Malachor, Malachor. Try and poison me all you want, but it's not going to matter, little bro. Doesn't matter. Sit down, little bro. Sit down, little bro. Is that supposed to be dramatic? I think that's supposed to be dramatic. I think it's supposed to be dramatic. Alright. So look what's over here, huh? Nothing crazy by the looks of it. Nothing crazy by the looks of it. Anyway, I don't know what the big deal about Malachor is. There's a planet involved in a conflict like any other. Got destroyed. No big deal, man. It's no big deal. It's no big deal. Anyway, I hope everyone's doing alright tonight. Yeah, right. That's how strong we are. Just one tap them like that far out. I don't even think I built the character that well, but go team. Got him. Got him. Alright. I can't really remember all of this part of Malachor. I mean, Malachor's a bit of a blur, to be honest. I feel like that's the way we're supposed to go. So back here is... I can't be asked going back. There's nothing to really do on this last part of the game. There's nothing to really do with this last part of the game. Except just beat everyone. Wrap it all up. Alright, let's see what our companions are up to. They all just ran away.
If the exile has come here, then he has not come alone.
No, sir.
Of course, apprentice. The huntress is with the exile. She has a special talent for finding that which should remain lost. It also makes her difficult for me to sense, but not to a creature bred for such things.
Shall I send the assassins for her?
No, I have brought a beast to Malachor to deal with that one. We shall see if prey can become a predator. Her breaking shall be flesh and bone, or it shall be inside. If she survives, she will become stronger for it.
Here's a surprise. Yet another slice of galactic paradise. Why can't we ever go to Alderaan or Ithor or someplace without metal, jagged rocks, or packs of bloodthirsty beasts?
I don't know, honey. Why can't you lay off the meth? You look like shit. You look like shit. Guess we should use these Verpine prototype shields, not that. I've got heaps of them. Alrighty. Wow, isn't this just a lovely location? See ya. Back to Mira now. What's she up to? She's gonna fight a Wookiee. She's gonna fight a Wookiee.
Hanhar. Oh, you have to be kidding me.
Oh, I just realized something. Sorry, bear with me. Hey, Fussel. How you doing? How are ya? Doing alright, buddy? Right, save that. Need to save that, no problems. One of these ones is gonna get him. Surely one of these things is gonna get him. One of these things is gonna get him, surely. Yeah, I'm doing good, thank you. Thank you for asking. Yeah, doing alright, not too bad, not too bad. I can take it you're a Knights of the Old Republic fan, is that right? Would I be correct in assuming that? I hope I'm not going to spoil anything for you if you haven't seen the game before, because we're at the end of the game tonight. Don't even need to level up. Got this, or I could just zap him. Zap him with the lightning. Imagine the smell. Imagine the smell of charred fur. Let him suffer. He doesn't like that very much. Just walk away. Good job, Mira. Alright, let's use Force Barrier, Fury. Good to go. So, how did you come across the stream, Fussel? If you don't mind me asking. These guys aren't ready for it. They're no good, bro. They're washed. See ya. They're just not good enough. I think I wouldn't say that I built my character in a fantastic way, but at this point it's just they just don't pose enough of a challenge. They don't really pose enough of a challenge. It's just too easy. They just don't pose enough of a challenge. Like I said, I won't even say that I did anything fantastic, but it's too easy. To be fair, we are at the end of the game and we've spent, you know, the whole game leveling up. I don't know if we're over level for this bit, but I'm pretty sure off memory the game scales with your difficulty, which should mean that theoretically it's as balanced as it's ever going to be. Like, I mean, as in it's proportionally should be as challenging as it's ever going to be. I'm not sure what those things kept was spamming, but see what happens though. Who knows, maybe I'm going to get surprised. I can't remember Cryo being a tough boss, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong and I'm going to find out the hard way. I was pretty cocky when I was fighting the final boss of KOTOR 1, but we'll see what happens. Maybe I'm cocky, maybe I'm not. We'll see, we'll see. We will see. Oh, here we go. What are you going to throw at me? Sith Assassins? Yeah, like I haven't seen those before. I gotta change the key on the green screen, it's kind of rubbing me out a little bit. Oh, I'm super scared. No, don't hurt me, please. Don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. Oh, it's a big one. Yeah, okay. Now that's not gonna do anything, so we'll take one of these ones. Bye bye. Tank that, no problems. Oh man. Oh, come on. Got any loot for me? No loot. Bye bye. Lethal. Hey buddy. It's good to see you. Hey. I hope there's no hard feelings after last night, huh? What happened last night? What happened last night was last night. Tonight is tonight. It's a different story, alright? It's a different story. Swoley cannoli reckons. No, you honour me. Thank you. It's very kind of you. It's good to see you, Lethal. How you doing? You doing alright? Like I said, I hope you forgive me for last night. Fussel, if you're still there. Last night, I killed his waifu. I killed his waifu. I don't blame him. I don't blame him. It was a bit controversial. The Discord was torn over what was the right answer. Was I right? Was I wrong? No one knows. We hadn't decided. We hadn't decided. +2 wisdom. +2 wisdom or strength? I think we take the strength. I think wisdom's high enough. 32 wisdom's pretty fucking high. How was it? Not bad, not bad. Not bad, not bad. Respect, respect. How's Chachi-chan? Everyone's doing okay? It's okay, bro. It's okay. Heavy repeater blaster rifle. That's the Canderous. I believe. Bro, it's okay, it's okay. Don't worry about the Discord. The Discord can't hurt you now. Can't hurt you here. Here, you're safe. When you leave, I can't guarantee your safety. But when you're here, as long as I'm paying attention, you'll be safe, alright? Anyway, apologies for delaying the stream tonight. I hope that wasn't too much of a problem. I just made an executive decision because there's not much left to do. We're gonna do this and then that's it. Waiting for the tarts to start calling? Yeah, that's fair. These guys. Yeah, exactly. Show some respect. Respect on my fucking name. I force checked the shit out of a lot of you. You bums. You're all bums. You fake bums. Rock up to your fucking home turf and kick your ass like no fucking, like it's nothing. Like it's nothing. Well, well, well.
I say we fire a rocket at her right now and blow her screaming, burning body into the heart of this planet.
It wouldn't work. If there were other distractions, maybe. If she wasn't telepathic, maybe. If you want to kill her like that, you need something else to occupy her attention. Otherwise, you might just wound her, and then we'd all be in trouble.
Let us see what transpires, and plan our attack.
These goobers. Honestly, I'm gonna be honest. Music dead? What are you talking about? You can't hear the game, or is there a problem? You can't hear the game, or?
If you are watching this, then what the General suspected was true. The Sith are striking from the graveyard of Malachor 5. The ship the Sith Lord was on was one of the vessels. If you reach Malachor's surface, the mass shadow generator can be undone, provided there are enough vessels intact within the orbiting debris or buried in the planet's surface. Use a sequence I am unlocking in your memory banks on the engine core of any vessel you encounter.
Oh, I turned the music down. I turned the music down. I'll turn it up. I'll turn it up.
To power up the mass shadow generator and undo the damage that was done in Malachor 5, the damage I did. Once the sequence
Yeah, I'll turn that down. I'll turn it back up.
cannot be stopped. So make sure the General is off the planet before triggering the sequence. Otherwise, there will be no retreat. I know your weapon systems are minimal, but I don't know what awaits you on Malachor's surface. Try to avoid contact with any potential threats. Follow your programming.
Alright. I don't think I've done... this is part of the main game, isn't it? This is part of the main game, isn't it? I'm pretty sure. Where am I going? I'm a bit of a dummy sound. I turned it down. I did turn it down because it was a bit too loud. If the music's too much, then just let me know. Don't follow your programming. Run away, little droid. Oh, basically playing this like a fucking stealth game now. Peeking around the corners. Arden's cut dialogue were definitely not the best takes. Sucks, he's my favourite character. Nah, that mirror section sounded really choppy. It was way too echoey. It hadn't been sound treated. And I know what bad audio sounds like because half of my videos are fucking terrible. Half of my videos have terrible fucking audio, so... yeah. Go remote. Okay. Nah, Arden's a good character. Arden is a good character. I think I could have done perhaps maybe a little bit more with Arden. But he's good. Arden's good. We like Arden. Arden's an interesting character. What is he doing? Is that the area I need to get past? Or am I... I'm tripping. I'm tripping. I don't need to go that way. I'm not going to make it go on that way. Yeah, just, yeah, after the TLO's added in some ways kind of as a minor character. Yeah, he gets his moment in Nar Shaddaa and that's it. That's kind of with all the characters though, and I respect that. Like I think that it shows a lot of restraint and it shows a lot of faith in the player to have content like that be locked behind certain gameplay conditions. I respect that because think about it, right? Imagine making something, putting time and effort into it, and then being willing to withhold that from people unless they're clever enough or smart enough or they engage with it in a way and then rewarding them for it. You know what I mean? Like that's really good. That's really good stuff. I respect the fuck out of that because as someone who makes something, like the last thing you want is for people not to enjoy it, not to see it. But that being said, it is still pretty minimal, right? So we're talking Aiden gets his big moment in Nar Shaddaa, the big reveal, the whole kind of, that's his whole shtick. That's the whole reason that his character's got anything interesting going with him and all that. But then it kind of just happens. It kind of just happens when it's over. Well, you got to think about it. You got all the other companions. You got to balance them. It's hard. Like it's a hard situation to handle because how do you balance having all of the companions and getting them all their little spotlight? They all suffer from it. All right, Mira gets that thing here at the end. Plus she gets the whole force sensitive. Brianna's the same. She gets that one little bit, and then that's it. It's better than nothing, but yeah, it is what it is. Visas gets her own little bit. Mandalore gets his own little bit. HK gets his own little bit. Goto is Goto. It's alright. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. But yeah. No, look, KOTOR 2 is a good game. I like that they really go out of their way to make all the characters interesting. But fuck me, man. Like, it doesn't. I don't think it matters how much you change. Shit, I don't even see him there. I don't think it matters how much you change here. The ending in this game is not good. The ending in this game is very choppy. Now, don't get me wrong. I like this game, but fuck me, the ending is really choppy. It's really hard to get around it. I think this is where the last one is. I don't think there's another one down here. Yeah, no, the dialogue is, but he gets a lot of moments outside of that, and plus there's all the stuff at the beginning of the game. So I suppose when you take that into consideration, Aiden probably has still the most dialogue. That's where I need to get to. Shit, I'm not gonna be able to kill this fucking thing. Yeah, no, that's fine. Doesn't matter. How am I gonna get there? Is that a Republic? Is that a Crash Republic ship over there? Oh shit! How the fuck am I gonna get that? I'm gonna go to this other one. I hope those things didn't respawn. Yeah. So I only know parts about the cut content, the restored content, because this is my first time actually playing through it. So I've seen bits and pieces of it over the years, like especially from like Pepito Quinn's stuff. No, I killed some of them, not all of them. I just kind of just ran past. I completely forgot about this section. Oh fuck. I don't know how I'm going to be able to get past them. I mean, like, theoretically I have heaps of repair kits, but we're not going to do enough damage. We're not going to be able to do enough damage. Yeah, I might be a bit cooked. Okay, that wasn't too bad. What the fuck am I worried about? Well, that was a nothing burger, wasn't it? That wasn't fucking difficult at all. Is the remote the real hero or fucking Knights of the Old Republic? Holy shit. Remote is the real hero of Knights of the Old Republic.
You are hearing this, then the sequence has been completed.
Yes, sir.
It will destroy Malachor.
Good. Then you can shut up about
I
it.
have one last command for you. You must remain behind and ensure that the sequence fires properly once the general gives the command. If not, then all we have fought for has been for nothing. You have done all I asked, all you are built for.
This is sad.
And for
I'm
that,
crying.
I thank you.
KOTOR.
Touching. The probability of the Iridonian installing trigger commands within your core was high. I see the probabilities have played out. Of course, the probability that I would do the same is equally high. Your inability to move right now is evidence of that. If the General issues the command, only I will be here to receive it. You realize I cannot permit you or the Exile to activate the mass shadow generator here on Malachor. In that, your programming and mine conflict. And since you have no offensive weaponry to speak of, the probability of your programming overriding mine is low. You must understand that the General would not wish the relics or the Sith strength here on Malachor to be compromised. Their presence is needed to stabilize the galaxy. Without them, the galaxy would be reduced to anarchy within years. And if there is anything I can't stand, it's an untidy galaxy. So, let us wait here, you and I, for the General's orders and calculate the probable fate of the galaxy.
Correction. One could rust listening to your speeches, Fat One. Perhaps it is the large unwieldy vocabulator within your moon-sized frame that prevents your calculations from taking me into account. And while I find this small droid annoying in the extreme, I find my urge to shoot you takes a higher priority.
Unfortunately for you,
What the
I
fuck?
have arranged for friends to meet me here, and you seem to have brought none of your own. Stop him.
Unexpected correction. We are not here to aid you. We are here because our predecessor unit summoned us. Statement. As always, Fat One, you have miscalculated.
An unfortunate...
Because I felt like it. Is it a problem?
Either way, the Republic is the...
Observation. I thought he would never die.
Ebon Hawk's gone, bro. Nah, you're up, bro. So I'm streaming with my shirt off. I feel comfortable with my shirt off. I don't need to.
You've come a long way, Kreia.
You can try your best. Try best.
Ah, the Huntress. To come alone. You are braver than I thought.
Not
She
alone.
is not alone. We stand with her.
Then I
And
say
now I
something.
come in saying something suitably heroic.
Come close. Let me look upon you and see what the Exile's teaching has forged. An assassin, a slayer of her own kin, and a fool. Which of you wishes to try yourselves against me? As you can see...
I think she's supposed to say something for
armed.
Visas, but Visas
You,
is gone.
perhaps. Come, child. Where you walk, it is not far from battle, slaughter, and the blood of your sisters. Think before you throw away your life for him. Think of everything you will lose by dying.
That was pretty fucking dumb. Why would you do
Your
that?
lusts unfulfilled, a dance unfinished, a love requited. Think before you give it up so quickly.
Yeah.
An assassin.
Why are they all taking it on one-on-one? Is this fucking... I mean, Adam runs away like a little bitch. I don't have to win this fight against, what's his face? Darth Sion. Let's see how we go. I don't know if we can win.
And I get the fool.
Funny. That's just what I was thinking.
More naked every stream. Hey Gandalf, how you doing? How you doing? I don't know if we can win, I'll be honest with you. I know this section is in the restored content, but I actually don't know how to. I don't know how to win. I don't know if we can win this section. Fuck. All we could do is pray, I guess. I don't think I upgraded his lightsaber correctly either. Oh, I could take Visis's. I could take Visis's lightsaber. There we go. I can take Visis's lightsaber. Don't level up. Oh, sorry, you're right. Fuck, no, you're right. Oh, that was so dumb. I should. No, it's alright. It's alright. No, I'll do this. I'll do this. I'll do this. If I can't do this, then it is what it is. Alright. It is what it is. If we can't do it, it's over. Hold on. Use the shield. Ready? Got one of those Verpine prototype shields. Oh fuck, I'm so dead. He's fucking dead, bro. Adam's dead.
Running away? I'm not done with you yet.
Nor are you.
Okay. Whoops.
I will remake you. So when I look upon you, it shall be like a mirror.
This is a dark side playthrough. I don't give a shit.
Die.
There's nothing worse you can do to me.
At this point, he
Take
deserves
your
it.
time.
He deserves it. What do you reckon? Should we do that? We do a murder hobo New Vegas playthrough, just kill everyone? Why not? I can't believe you would,
Enters Treos Academy, he will be faced with a choice.
I can't believe you would consider an outcome where everyone turns to the dark side
One
could be anything other than a crap ending.
will allow him to save his friends, but he shall be the weaker for it. The other route will lead him directly to this place, through the ones that have hounded his steps from the beginning, and he shall have his vengeance.
Time for vengeance.
Show him every respect when he arrives in these halls, Lord Sion. This I command you.
Adam was not built. Thesis was already bad enough. It is what it is, man. Hey, at least what's his face did the thing properly. At least remote got that thing all sorted. I want to use energy resistance because I got the Sif. Okay, I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying, but I made a deal with Vaklu for him to give me all the force sensitives. I fought ahead of time. They are pieces on a chessboard to be moved. At this point in the game, everyone is expendable. It doesn't matter. Everyone is expendable. It doesn't matter. So it's okay. Yeah. Nothing wrong with that. He's giving me what I need, and that's it. Nothing else matters. Get out of here. Let's go. Like, you must have trouble reading. This is a dark side playthrough. It is. In what ending do the bad guys win, and it's all happy? Hello, I said. How are you? It's good to have you. I need you to remind everyone that this is a dark side playthrough, and if everyone dies, it's not really a big deal, because we only care about one person, and that's numero uno. Numero uno. What happens to everyone else is of no concern to us. It doesn't matter. I hate to break it to you, but that's just the way it goes. Nah, it's very good. It's very good. It's very good. I respect that you gotta, like, basically, you gotta kill all the Jedi Masters to get it. That's good. Like, reward the player. Reward the player for doing the naughty thing all the way through the game. Being consistently a piece of shit. That's the best way to, that's the best. Yeah? No, all good, bro. You doing alright, asshead? Have a good day at work today? You have a good day at work? Hope you did. It is. Also, I really need to speak to you guys. Yeah, Kavar, no, Kavar. It was hard to kill Kavar because he's a half decent guy. But I gotta really ask you guys. Guys, what are your thoughts on Kreia? Like, do we think that Kreia's in the right, or do we think Kreia's like a fucking retard? I'm low-key thinking she's a bit of a tard. I'm low-key thinking that she's a bit of a tard. Yeah, that's alright. No, well, day's over now. Take it easy. Relax. See you, buddy boy. You weren't ready for it. I'm a moderate on Kreia. I love her as a villain in her views on the Force. She's not your typical run-of-the-mill, I want to kill everything and be the top tier. She wants to kill the Force. Yeah, but is what she's saying about killing the Force what makes sense? Kreia always gives me headaches, so fuck her. Because maybe I'm, and this is what I wanted to talk about. I was thinking about it today, what I wanted to ask you guys that are here. Yeah. I think that Kreia is a fucking hypocrite, and I think that Kreia misunderstands the Force, and she refuses to admit that she's wrong. And I don't know, like, maybe this is just me, but whenever you see videos about Kreia, like, is it just me, or does everyone seem to, like, agree with Kreia? Is it just me? I get the impression that everyone just kind of hard agrees with Kreia, and I don't know why. I don't know why. She's not right about everything. She assumes that the Force is arbitrarily trying to balance itself. Right. She thinks that the Force is arbitrarily trying to balance itself, so her solution is to just kill the Force. Right, because everyday people, everyone's suffering because of it, and she believes she has no agency. Which is kind of ironic that she holds herself in such high regard, but at the same time, she writes everything off as being like, oh, it's just a will of the Force. Yeah, I get it. She suffered indignities, okay? She suffered indignities. Oh, shut up, okay? I don't... Like, I'm talking about, like, no, like, is it just me, or, like, I'm talking about the videos on YouTube. Like, I looked at a few threads today, and I saw varied opinions. But is it just me, or, like, there's a lot of, like really popular videos. Like, you know the video I'm talking about. You Google Kreia's name on YouTube, and this one pops up. I'm not saying that this guy made a bad video, right? He's got 8 million views and I can't even crack 4,000, right? But one of the greatest female characters, like, she's good, but she's not right about everything. Look, all I'm saying is that she holds herself, the one I just showed on, sorry. So she holds herself in such high regard that she seems to know everything and she's going to teach you whatever. She's got all the answers. She's only right. She's never wrong, right? She's never wrong. But she reduces herself as being an instrument. She reduces herself to being an instrument, and I don't know, she almost, like, her argument strips her of free will, and I don't know, that seems hypocritical. I think she would refuse to admit that she's wrong. Now, fuck off out of here with cheap viewers, bro. Seriously, I'm gonna maintain, in the amount of time it took you to get that message ready, you could have done something useful with your life. Get the fuck out of here. Right? I'm not saying I'm not saying that Pepito's done, like, bad stuff on Kreia. Like, I respect the take on Kreia. I think Kreia is an understandable character, right? It's like, I saw someone make this comment, and it almost reminds me of that, like, IQ meme with the bell curve, where it's just like, I understand why she's a bad guy, but she's wrong. Plus, she's a Sith too. It's like, I don't know, like, I feel like there's a lot of Kreia glazing. I don't think everyone glazes her, but a lot of the popular material you see kind of just, like, just agrees with everything she's saying, and I don't really understand that. I think that Kreia is a goober, okay? I think that she thinks she knows everything, she refuses to admit that she's wrong, and it's annoying, right? I think even at the end of the game, right? You beat her, you make her look like a fucking idiot, and then you can... What can you do? You can try to redeem her, and she appreciates that. Like, it was even Pepito's Queens is like, one of Pepito's videos points it out. It's like, you gain influence with her when you say something along the lines of, like, no one is beyond redemption. She's just a person like anyone else. The only thing I'm, like, concerned, like, the only reason I'm talking about this is because, I don't know, I kind of have the opinion that it seems like everyone just kind of hard agrees with her. Like, if you agree with her, that's fine. I don't know, I just kind of feel like everyone kind of hard agrees with her. I don't think Kreia's right. I think she's wrong. I think she's flawed, and it's fine. It's fine. That's why she's a good character. Because you can understand why she thinks this way, right? You know, you consider everything that she's gone through, everything she's suffered, everything that's happened to her. Like, how can she not be twisted? How can she not be stunted? Right? And then I guess what she's proposing makes sense. There's no guarantee that it's going to work out. There's no guarantee that it doesn't just kill everyone, which is stupid. But there's also a likelihood that it doesn't do anything, you know what I mean? Because what if everyone does what the Exile does and cuts themselves off from the Force? But we'll see, we'll see. I don't know, no, she's a great, I think she's a great character. I think, because think about it, what does KOTOR exist for? Like, I swear, this is a quote from, it's a quote from Chris Avallone. He's like, KOTOR 2 exists to question everything there is to question about the nature of the Force, right? And I think in that, the game does a great job. Okay? The only problem... Yeah, she has a point, but she's not correct. Right? The only thing... Oh, I think I'm losing my train of thought here. I had something good in my head, now I lost it. I don't know what I was going to say, I fucking lost it. Holy shit. Look. She's a good character. I even heard someone make the point about Kreia, that she is actually a metatextual insert designed to question what is Star Wars without the Force? What is Star Wars without the Force? It's a space opera full of people who just suffer at the whims of people with too much power. Alright, but look. Grey is a character. Respect that. She does some things right, she does some things wrong. Don't matter. No, no, sorry, why is that considered a good armor? The fuck are they doing with a Drexel? I don't know. It is what it is. Pretty stupid Sif, I'm not gonna lie, they can't even touch me. Can't even touch me, bro. Anyway, look, it is what it is. Ugh. Where are these scoobers? Oh, what's going on here? Whoopsie daisy. But that's a problem. That's a problem with the game. That's a problem with how the game's like organized itself, right? Because yeah, basically all the stuff you fight are figments of your imagination, right? Except for the actual part inside the except for the part inside the actual instead of the part inside the actual what do you call it? What's the word? What's the word I'm looking for? Instead of the stuff inside the actual academy, all right? Right. No, you're all good, bro. We'll see you, but we'll see you when you get back, alright? Take it easy. Sith assassins everywhere. I don't know whether a main reason for that is because they want to avoid having, like... They want to avoid having to come up with a reason why you can't get a lightsaber right off the rip. Because if they had Dark Jedi and Sith everywhere, like, it defeats the whole purpose of you finding a lightsaber. Because it's like, well, why can't you just grab one off the first Dark Jedi you see? Like, you destroying Visas' lightsaber is already enough of a cop-out. Like, it's already enough of a cop-out, but... I think like the way it feels like that there's a real lack of the Sith and everything like that is mainly due to the fact that the game story just barely places any emphasis on it until the very end of the game, and by then it's like, who really gives a shit? I think the Sith assassins are cool. I think the Sith assassins are very cool. Oh, look at that. There's just too many good crystals. There's just too many good crystals. I don't really think there's anything we could put inside our armor that we don't have in there already. But that's what we got in there now, right? The bio-restorative underlay, yeah. I don't know if there's a... What's arguably the best robes in KOTOR 2? I've just been using the Osis Keeper robe, but... I don't know. No, I think, no, I like what they've done. I like how it's a new breed of Sith. It's different. Because it kind of, I don't know, like it just seeing like how I think it just helps add to how hopeless it all is. Because it's like fucking not even the Sith like appear as not even the Sith appear as imposing and powerful. It feels like there's barely anyone left in the galaxy. So like the assassins are just little pockets of like evil all over the place. I don't know. I really like what I like the addition of the Sith assassins and all that. I'm just using the Osis Keeper robe. I don't know whether it's the best, but that's just the one that I'm using. Oh, for a second I thought that was everyone, but... Oh, sorry. This is where all the bad guys are. Watch out. Oh, you survived all that? Take one of these. Sith Lord. The drip for the Sith goes pretty hard, actually. I'd love to get some of their drip. Oh no, more Sith. You saved it. I'll give you the honor of being killed by my lightsaber. A Sith apprentice, no less. If I'm gonna do this, I should probably do this. At ease. At ease. Take it easy, alright? Take it easy. Don't hurt yourself. It's a serious game we're playing. Do you think it was like how much regular content do you think was cut from the game? Because like the level cap's pretty high and there's like a whole bunch of gear, especially in the restored content mod, that you can't access unless you're a high level. It's a Sith Lord again. It's interesting. Like it's, you know what I mean? Like there's so much like high level loot that you can't, like you don't get access to. Unless you somehow get that high, but you can only get that way artificially. Like it's really hard to get to that high level. I would say, if I said anything, I missed it. I was saying that I don't know. I was saying I don't know how much like content was actually cut from the game, because like there's so much like loot and shit that you'll never see because you're supposed to be like a really high level when you're supposed to get it. So I don't know. What the fuck is everyone? The fuck is everyone? Where am I going? Why not explore this whole place? But yeah, it's all good. It seems like there's a whole bunch of stuff that was meant to be included, but it wasn't because, yeah, the game. I'm sure there was a lot. I can't remember off the top of my head. Like, I mean, I respect Obsidian for, you know, trying to make this game, and it's got all these, you know, grand, lofty ideals, etc., etc., but, you know, there's still something to be said about actually delivering a product. What was revealed? Oh, nothing. I'm just trying to understand roughly how much the game gives me car. They didn't they want to do something? They I think if you ask Chris Avallone that I thought they had some kind of idea in their head of having HK on our backs. Like they thought about something like that. Oh yeah. Bloody Brianna. Probably should take that mask off so we can actually see what her face looks like. Canderous, yeah. Not Atten, rip Atten. I don't think that Atten would survive anyway. He does a good job. I think it's probably fair that Atten dies. Ooh. I think... Oh, I'm so tempted. I'm so tempted. I'm so tempted. I think... Ah. Oh, I think I have to do it. I'm so tempted. I'm so fucking tempted right now. What do you reckon? Do we do it? What do you reckon? Who cares? Who cares about them? Someone make a compelling argument for me not to do it. Someone make a compelling argument for me not to do it. This is like, I will admit, this is like utterly psychotic. I cannot think of the reason why you would actually want to do this. But I want to do it. Maybe I'm the Lord of Betrayal. They're useless to me. They're useless to me. They're not helping in the final fight. They're useless to me. If I get last side points for this, I'm going to be very disappointed. I really thought about it. I was really thinking about it. I was really thinking about it.
Must be stopped. If they destroy the Jedi, the Republic
I was
will
really
fall and
thinking
my
about it.
people will be eradicated or enslaved. I never went to the surface, only the sky above it. The world is taboo to Mandalorians. We only came here when the Republic fleet gathered and we knew it was our only chance to stop.
Maybe next time. Maybe next time.
I can't say I'm happy to be back here, but I believe we can do what must be done.
I should have just killed them. They literally serve no purpose. They actually serve no purpose. They served no purpose. They have no value to add. If you told me that was recycled dialogue from KOTOR 1, then I wouldn't be able to tell you. I wouldn't be able to tell you. That seemed pretty basic to me. That seemed pretty basic. Oh no, not more Sif. Oh, more of them. Oh my god, I just played KOTOR 1. I know, but I'm not gonna remember every little bit that was said. That could be from a dialogue option that I never selected. It's also entirely possible between everything else that I've been consuming and listening to in between that it slipped through the cracks. It is what it is, man. Oh no, a Dark Jedi. Where's Trask Holgo when you need him? These guys dream they were a good Jedi, bro. Bums! Get out of here. Can't even touch me. Bums.
So you have come to die like the Jedi before you. This planet is a graveyard for your kind.
Let's go.
She thinks you should be spared, but only so you might suffer. You will break, and when you do, you will die. Why she would bother with one such as you is something I will never understand. Then it shall be proof that you are not the one she seeks.
Hey, so how you doing? How you doing? You just missed it. You just missed it. I needed you here earlier. I needed you here earlier because I was tossing up whether or not we were going to kill all our companions, and I needed someone to help sway me to yes. Leaf was saying no, but I was tempted toward yes. Six. No, you're alright, bro. All good. Let's mentally crush him.
You are wrong.
Let's mentally break him.
Come farther than any of her apprentices since Revan. Even you.
Also, is Kreia so big-headed that she's claiming she's claiming all of Revan's success of her own? Like, she's the one who's claiming it.
You seek to erode my will. You will not succeed. I am ready for you, exile. Only one.
Yeah, whatever. Swing and a miss. Yep, bada bing. Whoopsie daisy.
Now you realize that as long as
Sorry, what? Oh, what? Come on.
you're strong, perhaps she was correct about you, but you cannot kill. Should you die, then she will have no choice.
Literally unlimited power.
You intend to make me doubt,
Bro.
doubt my...
Actual dummy. He can't beat me, bro. You can't... Oh, wow, no. He used a bit of force like... Get out of here, bro.
You will not pass.
Yeah, set it out in the Discord. We'll talk more about it after we finish with the game. We'll start talking about it some more.
I still have the power to
serve me, you little bitch. Scion, you little fucking pussy.
I can die.
How many times I gotta teach you this lesson, old man? You're a fucking pussy.
I will not fall. I cannot die.
Bro, give up already. Someone tell Blood to stop.
Why? Why did she choose you? What makes you able to defeat me? Defeat me here?
Because you suck, bro. You're a fucking pussy. Players are not what matters. It is the man.
The Force is who I am. The dark side.
Imagine, like, being corrupted to the dark side and making it your whole personality. Also, hey, so I've said it before and I'll say it again. I really appreciate you doing all this research and everything, bro. It's very much appreciated. Alright? Literally. The Force fills an empty, shattered shell. There is little left of the man you once were. You know this!
It was not. No matter how many I killed.
What a fucking... What a loser. What a loser. He makes being evil his whole personality, but he's not even a good Sith Lord.
Kreia, she will try to break you. To teach
I should have
you
just
how
killed my
far
companions.
someone can fall.
Think, Scion, think! Oh shit, write that down. Wait, Jamie, write that down. Oh shit, Jamie, I should write that down. That's going in the next video, hey sir. I can see it now, me standing over the green screen. And also, how many times we got to teach you this lesson, old man? I'm feeling the inspiration flow through me. I'm feeling the inspiration flow through me. Sometimes, can I tell you sometimes what I do sometimes? When I'm sleeping, right, I'll be sleeping, or I'll be trying to go to bed, and then I'll get struck with inspiration. I'll think of something that has to go in a video, and I'll literally shoot out of bed. I'll go over to my phone. Doesn't matter if it's like fucking 4 in the morning, and I'll like, should be sleeping, but I'm like, no, this has to go in, this has to go in. I'm married to the game. I'm married to the game. I'm passionate for the grind.
I'm glad to leave this place at last.
What a pussy, bro. You suck, bro. Bro, you are so washed. Holy shit. Get the fuck out of here. You're so washed, bro. Where is Atten? Hello, Atten. Do you reckon BioWare took inspiration from this and made the suicide mission? Face on Omni-Man, Scion's head. Nah. I was thinking like I jump in front of the green screen and I'm like saying it to him. I'll say it to him. I'll squat down and just be like. But that's not a bad shout. That's not a bad shout. I'm gonna start putting my face in all my thumbnails. Try and build up some brand recognition. But that's not a bad idea. That's a good shout. Oh no, a Sith Lord. What am I gonna do? Get out of here. Oh yeah, disemboweled. Boom. See you later. Bada bing. Anyway, that's... Where are we at? That's it. Yeah, anyway, literally. That was me 5 minutes ago. Oh, a room full of Sith Lords? Okay, see you. Bye. They're not ready for this, bro. They're not ready for this. Anyway, hey, so, have you seen the video I did on KOTOR 1? I'm curious. I'm looking for feedback. If you haven't seen it, I recommend it. But that's just my humble opinion. It might be biased. I don't know. Okay, ready? So we're going to do 2 minutes of fighting followed by 15 minutes of conversation and KOTOR 2 is finished.
You have arrived. Is Malachor as you remember?
Lady, I don't even know what the fuck this place is supposed to be. I've come to kill you, Cray. You annoy me.
I know.
My opinions are valid but wrong. Oh! What did I get wrong?
It was difficult to draw you here, but it had
Thanks for also watching the video. I appreciate it.
This place is your last test. It is the graveyard of the past, where you lost everything. It is the dark place in your mind that still echoes of failure. Now we shall
What did I get wrong?
If you can overcome the weight of Malachor and silence the echoes that beat from its heart.
Glasses on. We're taking this seriously. I promise I'm not going to choose the final boss. Oh no, Darth Treya. Anyway. Fucking hell. She's suffering indignities right now. She's suffering indignities right now.
Then finish this. Kill me. Strike me down. And at last, end this. Good. You have strength, but you have yet to learn the full extent of power.
The fuck is this shit she's done when she's spawning this fucking... What the fuck is this crap? Yeah, she is suffering indignities. She is suffering indignities, I said. Oh shit, I'm about to die. I looked away for 1 second. Holy crap. She's suffering indignities. But I can spend the whole game whole time just buffing myself just to fucking lose it. Also, I said, have you had the chance to check out the video? On KOTOR 1? Forgot to reference Princess Bride movie as a similar piece of media to KOTOR 1. Yeah, right. If you do check it out, if you have time, I'm sorry, I don't mean to push it down people's throats. I don't mean to push it down people's throats. Just if you check it out, I'd appreciate it. And if you have any feedback, I'd welcome that too. Heiso's currently telling me off because I didn't make a reference to the Princess Bride, and now I feel like an idiot for not referencing Princess Bride. That's actually a really good comparison, Heiso. But was there anything else in the video I got wrong, or was it just kind of like, who the hell is this guy with a big nose coming around here saying shit? Like, what the fuck is this guy on about? Oh, I'm just gonna smack these guys with a lightsaber, holy shit. I just die already, for real. Oh my god. I'm suffering indignities by having to wait and listen to this shit. Oh my god.
At last.
Oh, finally. Holy shit, I never thought
You
she'd
are
die.
greater than any I have ever trained. By killing me here,
Okay.
you have rewarded
No, you had me worried for a sec, because I
more
value
than
your
you can
opinion.
possibly
I was like,
know.
oh, really? Did I get that wrong? I'd feel so bad. I hope you enjoyed the video, at the very least.
It is your choice. I had hoped you would follow Revan's path, but you and Revan are different, and your path is your
Can you
own.
stop taking the credit
You
for
may
Darth
take
Revan,
one
bro?
of the
You barely had
ships
anything to
or
do with it.
one
No,
core
good, I'm glad. As long as you enjoyed it, I'm glad.
You may remain here
As long as you
with
enjoyed it.
your
I hope you're not feeling compelled to say that, but
touched by
we
the
will leave such debating to the
will come in
philosophers.
time.
Alright?
Or you may return to your exile, where your presence will no longer affect the actions of others. There is no dishonor in any of these choices. I only ask that you make the choice without regret.
My only regret is that I couldn't kill you sooner.
Many things do I see as I gaze.
You guys want to hear how everyone turns out? At least everyone has survived.
This place.
Didn't know Aristotle was here? Yeah.
Such
Uh-huh.
energies. If it matters to you at this last
Aristotle was
moment,
Greek.
I shall look into the future and
I'm
take
part
what
Calabrian,
I see. It is
which
my
means
last
I'm also
gift
partly Greek.
from one exile to another. You travel with them for so long, yet you do not know them still.
Yeah, I wasn't really paying
Feel them
attention
through
during
the
the
Force, feel what
wasn't really
they
paying
feel,
attention during our
hear their
conversations.
thoughts and know them as
Wasn't
I
really
felt
paying
them
attention.
in you. They were the lost Jedi.
I'm Scottish, you wee
the
lad.
true
Oh yeah.
Jedi, upon which the future will
I
be
think
built.
my
They simply
so
needed
my
another
white
candidate.
so I'm half Italian and my white side is Irish.
She will continue to hunt life, but it shall have a new edge to it. She shall become a predator. Her life shall be a
Yeah, I know.
long one,
She sees through the
filled with
Force.
battles and conflicts.
Also,
But in
walking
return,
contradiction.
bounty
Oh, the
will
Force
be
is so
paid.
evil, but I rely on the Force to fucking see.
She will die on Ord Mantell, her death a badge of honor for her killers, before they too meet their end. Many battles does that one have left in him, as Revan intended. A general needs an army as he
Oh
needs
my
those
god, what a
he
mix.
trusts.
Holy
And
shit.
this is a loyal beast, no matter
That's a
how
mix.
much he is broken upon Revan's will. But you know this. They will die a death that will last millennia, until all that remains is their code, their history.
Is this
And
a
in the
reference to
end,
anything in particular?
The shell of their armor upon the shell of a man too easily slain by Jedi. She will seek to forget you and this place, and instead give herself fully to battle.
That's why I should have killed her.
The last of the handmaidens.
She's gonna ditch me? That's
Where
bullshit.
Once she dreamed of the Jedi, she will put such things behind her. The Jedi will always be ones that she will judge, and if she can, punish for being human. I would have killed the galaxy to preserve you. I would have let the galaxy die. You are more rare
Oh,
than
yeah?
you know, and what you have taught yourself
Oh.
must be allowed to die. You are not Sith, not truly, and it is for that that I love you.
I'm not fucking you, Kreia. Leave me alone.
Their paths are unknown to me, even the small one who waits for you outside this place. I sense it has one last journey for you. You must go where Revan did, into the unknown regions, where the Sith, the true Sith, wait in the dark for the great war that comes.
God.
It is because he remembered what lay buried here, and because Malachor, like Korriban, is on the fringes of the ancient Sith. The Republic will fall, as it always has, under the care of the herds of Ithor. The surface of Telos will bloom again, and its golden fields shall again harbor scientists and thinkers. and complacent and peaceful it shall forget the time that Saul Karath orbited it and brought fire to its skies. But it shall be a home world again to others who will stretch out across the galaxy and bring life. Dantooine shall lie in ruins as was intended when Malak's. Its surface will become home to nomads and primitives. Nar Shaddaa shall persist where once the lost and disposed were trapped. Vaklu shall have a short reign, but Onderon's independence shall persist. As he fought the Mandalorians, his triumph over the Republic shall serve to preserve Onderon.
So guys, what do you reckon? Do we leave the galaxy in ruins or nah?
And Onderon shall maintain
You reckon the Republic's gonna be okay or nah?
its law, its history, its identity. And most of all, its victory shall give Onderon strength, so that the horrors of the Sith War and the Mandalorian Wars will not soon come to.
I think the galaxy will be okay, to be honest.
Korriban shall be as it always was, a graveyard for it, like Malachor. They will remember. You try.
See ya, bitch. See ya! Oh, that's so satisfying. That's so satisfying. I've been waiting all game for that. Waiting for a cutscene and we'll call it there.
I would come with you if you would.
Nah, fuck off. Hey babe, I'm just gonna go out and fight. Yeah, literally. That's the closest she's ever gonna be to being a real Sith Lord, getting yeeted into some kind of fucking explosive substance. That's it. That's the closest she's gonna come being to fucking a real Sith Lord. Anyway, when you defeat a Sith Lord and babe's like, hey, come, let's go conquer the galaxy together, be like, nah, babe, just stay here and raise a fucking death cult for me, please.
Others? What do you mean?
She loves me, bro. Well, it's because you romance Visas every single time you play the game. That's why you've never seen it before. It's because you always romance Visas. Anyway, I still maintain that we should have just gassed our companions, to be honest with you. They hold no value.
I shall do as you ask. I shall train others who will follow.
Take that mask
when
off.
you return.
When I fucking feel like it. I don't answer to you. Girls these days, man, they want commitment and shit. What? I got a galaxy to conquer. I got lives to ruin. I got planets to blow up. I don't have time for this commitment shit, alright? No, Handmaiden instantly gets upset with you if you don't max out influence with her before you talk to Visas. If you talk to Visas once, the Handmaiden, you lock out the Handmaiden romance. What the fuck? Oh shit! Copyright! No! You guys have to listen to the Star Wars theme in your own time. I'm not playing it while I'm on stream. No. My family had the German collaboration in the 40s though. Because I'm part Italian. So I guess you could say we have some sort of kinship. But not German. Nah, that's alright, all good. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, the mouse wants to know your location. The mouse wants to know my location indeed. Oh, I'm fucked. I'm so fucked. Forget the Sith Assassins. Disney sending fucking corporate hitmen to my door. You know, like the Arasaka Special Forces? Yeah, got fucking Disney corporate assassins, cold-blooded killers, net runners, throat slitters. It's all here. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that is KOTOR 2, Knights of the Old Republic, the Sith Lords. That's a good one. I'm writing this down. I'm writing this down. I'm writing this down. Send me location. No, ready? Hold on. Send me location. You played copyright music. I'm gonna blow out your kneecaps, motherfucker. That's my best Mickey Mouse impression. I don't do voices. But I tried. I'm gonna serve up my kneecaps to Mickey Mouse. Steamboat Willie's about to fucking put my ballsack in a vice for daring to enjoy daring to enjoy something that they own without giving them money. Literally Mickey Mouse are Sith assassins. Fuck's sake. Oh yeah, Bob Iger's gonna skin me alive. Bob Iger is gonna skin me, and then the inside of his suit is gonna be made of what's left of me. Anyway, Master Vrook. Fuck Master Vrook. Me and all my homies hate Master Vrook. Master fucking big head. Anyway, he gonna wear my face as a mask. Literally, he fucking would. He's gonna go American Psycho. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that's the game. Are we in agreement that it's better than KOTOR 2? So this is KOTOR 2. Are we in agreement that this is better than KOTOR 1? I think that it's better than KOTOR 1. For a couple of reasons. I like the premise of the story. I like the improvements for the gameplay. I like the companions. The story, as a 7 out of 10, is a good rating for the story. Gameplay being a 10 out of 10, I think, is also a good assessment, right? Because the story has a good premise, but the execution, I think, is pretty mid. I think there are points where it doesn't go as hard as as it should go, right? Overall, I think it's a better game, but the execution for the story is a bit rough. Like, the ending of this game is fucking atrocious. Like, I do not like this ending. Even with the restored content, the ending is still very fucking rough. It's very rough. Story is 10 out of 10. Greatest thing since sliced bread. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, I found him. I found the Disney agent. Mods, get me his IP address. Oh, I don't have any mods. Okay. That's alright. We can police it ourselves. I think 10 out of 10 is very generous. Perhaps unnecessary. Like I said, I love the premise. I like how it's a more personal story. It's about you, the exile. It's about understanding what exactly all this conflict is. Jax missed it. His fault. He knew what was happening. He knew what was happening. It's his fault. Right? I like the premise. It's a more personal story. Whereas where I said that KOTOR 1 was like really was really plot driven. This one feels more character driven. because there's a lot of good characterization amongst all the characters. I think the companions are amazing. I think that even Bayodur, being annoying as he is in practice, is a good character. I like the idea. I like the idea. Kreia, good character, really interesting. Make whatever kind of argument you want. Bang, bang, bang. This is the mouse. Open up. Fucking send me location. Sorry for skipping that. Alright, so now that we're out of all the copyright stuff, I can put that on. There's this also, this is my favorite track. I haven't unlocked all of them. I guess that one's my favorite one. Sorry, just give me a moment. I'm getting my fucking thing up. Oh, it's just gonna keep fucking... Stupid son of a bitch. Sorry, it's not letting me just play that, it's because of the way I've got... Alright. So I got a few notes. I won't share them with everyone. I'll keep them secret. Alright. But apologies. Let me just pick up where we left off. Alright. Haso says, I really like that you can turn your companions to the dark side with you as you turn them into Jedi, making the game a lot more customizable compared to the first game. Excellent. That's an excellent point. That's true. That's part of the reason why the companions are so much better. Alright? My only contention with that is the implementation of the influence mechanic. So, I think that the influence mechanic makes sense. I think the idea of you being able to convert your companions to the dark side and their conversion into a Jedi is different depending on your alignment. So obviously, take Bayodur for instance. I like Bayodur's. So converting him to a Jedi involves either him learning to accept what's happened at Malachor and overcoming it, or it involves him giving into his anger, right? That's just as an example. Everyone has something similar. They can't become a Jedi until they confront their trauma, and then the decision is, do they move past it, or do they give into the feelings of hatred and they let that consume them, right? Obviously, I'm not saying anything fucking fantastic or crazy. I like it. The reason I have a problem with the influence mechanic is that while on paper it makes sense, I think it's very gimmicky and it's very annoying. It's very annoying because if a companion becomes a dark Jedi, they will still lose influence if you do something evil. Which to me makes no sense. If I go to all this effort of coming up with a way to convince them to fall to the dark side, which is awkward in and of itself, right? So think about it. For Bayodur, right, I have to be evil everywhere else to have my alignment be in the dark side. But then I need to, at very specific moments, have Bayodur in my party, then do a random light side act, which conflicts with the potential role-playing aspect. Alright, because let's just assume that you're playing this game properly. It's a role-playing game. It requires you to work with it. So let's say that you play the role-playing game. Your role-playing is a psychotic piece of shit. For you to have a spur-of-the-moment good deed doesn't really make a lot of sense. Granted, you can still get plenty of influence with him just by just asking general questions about his well-being, which may be permissible, or just valuing him as a companion, alright? But I would think that after you go to all that effort of converting them to the dark side, that their opinion would change and that they would be more permissible of evil acts, alright? That's my only thing. The actual practical implementation is a bit awkward, but other than that, I think it's a great mechanic. Having the light side, dark side thing, having them be Jedi, having it being your choice whether or not you make them Jedi as well as a thing, because, you know, making them all Jedi is kind of boring. Having them all be Jedi is kind of boring. But the choice is ultimately yours, and I like that. And I like that you have a companion like Visas that'll show up. And you have a companion like Atten. Atten's very easy to convert to a Jedi. Atten's easy to have along. That's good stuff. Alright? Now. What else we got? Lethal says it's his favourite. Hopefully, yeah, we can... If we have a... If we can all agree, if we can all respect each other's opinions, I think that'd be great. I think most of us are reasonable enough to respect our opinion. Now, the song that I wanted to play, I don't have it, and I don't know why I don't have it. It's this one here. This is my favorite.
That's what I'm talking about.
No, you don't want to listen to a Ladbrokes ad. You guys gamble? I don't gamble. I hate gambling. He says, even though he plays a shit ton of Berserk. Alright. They actually kept the influence mechanic in the MMO, but it works differently. Instead of being able to turn your companions, it makes them better at the roles. They're better. Okay, that's good. I also respect them having their own, what do you call it? Their own roles. The companions being defined is good. The companions also just, you know, being willing to be changed is another good feature. Alright, how the hell do I... Can I get YouTube videos looping? I can't. Okay. Well, this one's my favourite song in KOTOR too. It's called The March. Alright? I was thinking about making a montage in my videos because I normally like putting together little montages, but I couldn't come up with a good way to put one together for Knights of the Old Republic because the gameplay isn't really that interesting. I don't know, just I just didn't feel like, one, I couldn't come up with a good reason to put it in there, and I don't know, I just didn't think it would work in practice, so I didn't bother. But that's where that's at. Anyway. Yeah, that makes sense. I respect that. I'm interested to see how the companions work in the MMO. I said Mira is your waifu. I also respect that because... Oh, that's... Yeah, oh, sorry. I thought I was going to transition into like an actual... What do you call it? An actual like Star Wars theme. Anyway, other complaints I have about the game. Other complaints I have is that I feel like, again, even on the hardest difficulty, even if you put your build together somewhat correctly, it's still just too easy. It's not that difficult. Sure, you can blame me for using the UI menu exploit thing to use a consumable in the menu without doing it in a real turn, but whatever. The only time I dropped the difficulty in the game, because I played this on the hardest difficulty, the only time I dropped the difficulty was against the what do you call it? Against the Handmaidens. That's the only time I dropped it. That's the only time I dropped the difficulty. KOTOR 1 was a little bit more difficult, but I still didn't really have that too much trouble with it. Granted, I did use 2 sabers, Master Flurry, 4 speed, so I probably made it way too easy on myself, to be honest. I probably made it way too easy on myself, right? But I still maintain that both games aren't really that difficult if you put your build together somewhat correctly. But again, difficulty doesn't really matter all that much because, like, what is it? It's a single player game. It's there for you to enjoy. If you want to push yourself to that level, you're more than welcome to. I think the challenge is lacking in that department. I think the challenge is fair, but I also don't think that it's hard to I don't think that it's hard to overcome. Alright. Just having a look through my notes. Restored content mod. It's the dice roll, yeah. But if you have an understanding of D&D, like you've played Baldur's Gate, then you kind of understand how this game works, because this is based off an outdated version, or not outdated, it's based on an antiquated version of, I say antiquated when it's like 20 years old. This is based on an older version of D&D, right? Alright, I'm just going through the list of what things I've got here on my notes. So, story's nuanced. Kreia arguably hard carries the story. Companions are easily one of the best parts of the game. Now, I obviously played... Yeah, sometimes no matter how good you... Yeah, exactly. That's the way it goes. That's the way it goes. Like, I got there's a clip on Twitch. I got, like, crit, like, 3 times in a row. I was at half HP. It dropped instantly, died when I was versing Malik. Because he did, like, a flurry attack, and he landed a critical. A couple times in a row, just dead. Just over, instantly. It is what it is. You're at the whims of the dice. Sometimes the dice is in your favor, sometimes you're not. All you can do is pray that it's actually even. Right? So, in terms of mods, for KOTOR 1, I spent several days modding the game to make it look all nice. For this game, I did no mods except for the restored content and a couple of community patches. Other than that, that's it. What I appreciate is that it works right out of the box, because I didn't have to do any widescreen fixes. For KOTOR, I had to do widescreen fixes. For this one, no widescreen fixes. Jump in, plug and play. I appreciate the fuck out of that, but there's some form of official support. Some textures look like absolute shit, but for the most part, the game looks fine. Most part, it looks fine, given its age, okay? The textures obviously will make the game look fantastic. I think it's also worth it to install the textures so you could experience the game in its full glory. I think that's great. With respect to the restored content, my first time playing through it, I don't think this needs to be said, but I'm going to say it anyway. To every person that contributed to making the restored content mod, you're an absolute legend. You're an absolute legend. I love your work. I think that the world is a better place with your existence. Right? Absolutely respect the fuck out of the work that you guys do. I think you guys are the unsung heroes of the gaming community, and modders don't get enough respect. Alright? They've done great work, they've done fantastic stuff. But I know that they're just trying to restore the content that was cut from the game, and I do not blame this for this at all. All they've done is they put the pieces back together the best they can. But some of the restored content, I understand why it was cut. It really didn't add too much of it. Basically, everything at the end of the game that isn't restored content. So, basically, everything at the end of the game should have been included because the ending is atrocious. But everything else is really... What's the word? What's the word I'm looking for? It's unnecessary. It adds a bit of bloat. For me, that section on Nar Shaddaa when you're running around with the Duros brothers and all that stuff, like that's the Zug brothers, that shit's annoying. That was not fun to experience. It makes sense, but it was not fun to experience. Alright. Sorry, water break. Alright. And the widescreen fixes do suck. Streaming this game, pain in the ass. KOTOR 1 was worse. This was a lot easier, but KOTOR 1 was a pain in the ass. Pain in the ass to stream. I do not recommend it. Lethal knows exactly what I'm talking about. It's so annoying to deal with. It's such a pain in the ass. Right? It's such a pain in the ass to deal with. But when you're just playing at home, it's fine. But I understand what Haso's saying. It's so hard to get more than one thing going. Like, I've got multiple monitors, but like if I click away, it shits itself, whatever. I'm running this game in windowed mode. So if some of you guys look like some things are like all cut out and it looks so weird, it's because it's running it in window mode, and I probably didn't set up my stream overlay too well. But that's okay. I've learned from that. I've got things fixed. All right. I've got things fixed. So the restored content mod is a good addition, but I understand why some of it is cut content. And even though people can say night and day that, oh, Obsidian got hard done by, I'm just going to say this, so please don't take this the wrong way. I think that Obsidian did a great job. But I'm also concerned about how they ended up twice in situations where they had all of these wonderful things planned, but they had to cut it all. Like, what was... Like, I understand they had limited time. But how do you end up in that situation? How do you end up in that situation? How do you end up in that situation twice? And how do you end up in a situation where you have to where you have to cut a whole bunch of stuff? EA being set up pieces of shit. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I think the fact that there was so much restored content indicates that there was some kind of problem. I don't actually know. I just got to do research in this matter. But I don't want to like write them off and be like, oh, they were hard done by. I think that they probably... Something went wrong somewhere down the track. Something went wrong somewhere. Alright? Something went wrong somewhere. Alright? I know that they would... No, what they've done is good. What they've done is good. But I don't know how we ended up in this situation, right? Because fundamentally, final product without restored content, like, it was pretty lacking. Like, if I can... Like, it was... When I say lacking, I mean that the issues I was talking about with respect to the story and how it concludes are like exacerbated tenfold. The restored content mod is arguably mandatory to help tie things up, help make things interesting, right? Yeah. But yeah, well, that's the important thing, right? Because as someone who creates things, as someone who wants to do the best job possible to please people, I understand, and you hear a lot of the time about what life is like for these developers. I'm not going to pretend to know I'm not going to pretend to know exactly what it's like, but I can understand a little bit as someone who's trying to be a creator, right? They put in the hour, they put in their work, right? Unfortunately, shit gets in the way, right? You can congratulate on the end of the game indeed, Jax. Congratulations. Congratulations to you for making it. It's nice to have you. Thank you for joining us. We're currently summarizing our thoughts about the game. Right? So, I know that they are just doing the best that they can. I know that they deal with a lot of shitty conditions and everything like that. But I'm talking about the product. I'm not trying to slam any of the developers. Maybe there was some mismanagement on their end. Maybe they got really hard done by. I'm ill-informed on this matter, so I don't want to say too much with the risk of making myself sound like a complete fucking dumbass, right? But I'm sure that there was some things that could have been done differently. But fundamentally, the game has its moments, right? There's some parts that they did really well. There's some parts that they did well. All the refinements that they made to the gameplay, which, you know, I think funnily enough, if I have a look at some of like the old reviews for the game when it came out, like, fucking people were saying that like, oh, this was like a shitty game because like it barely made any improvements. I swear I've seen some like old IGN reviews about the game talking about it like that. It's just like, what the fuck are you talking about? What the hell are you talking about? Alright? I think everyone can agree that they did a lot of refinements to the gameplay. I think they had a very ambitious and nuanced story, but due to any kind of limiting factors outside of that, they weren't able to 100% deliver on the original vision, which is bound to happen. You're going to have moments where things get cut, but unfortunately, we can only judge by what we've got. In a different world, we might have got something better, but it's like with New Vegas, right? If it wasn't for the time pressure, if it wasn't for the conditions that they experienced, how could we have got what we got? How could we not enjoy what we got? Like any number of things could have changed, and it could have ended differently. Maybe if they had more time, the game wouldn't be as good. They could have got complacent. Something else could have happened. All right? Because fundamentally, pressure makes diamonds. When you're constrained, you got to be more creative, and you find solutions. All right? They tried. They tried. All right? From a sound and design perspective, I think the game sounds better than KOTOR 1. I think the music in KOTOR 2 is better. I think from a design perspective, it looks good. Okay? Still have the problem with some areas just being so fucking open. It's crazy. Like, honestly, navigating Nar Shaddaa pisses me off to high heaven. Somehow they made Dantooine a little bit more manageable, but Dantooine's also pretty bad. Just a lot of empty space. It's a problem that these games and Jade Empire has as well. Yeah, there is more. There is more area. There's more place. That is the same amount of places to go to, I think. All right, Telos pisses me off to high heaven, running backwards and forwards. In terms of technical performance, like I said, they got some official support, so the game runs better. I'm obviously playing pretty lean on mods with only like balance patches. And like when I say balance patches, I mean like community fixes to fix inconsistencies, and then we've got issues with things like the widescreen and all that stuff, which is only really a problem when you're trying to stream, because thankfully out of the box you can get it sorted. The music in Jade Empire is fucking peak. Abso-fucking-lutely. Holy shit, it is. Are we putting on Hammer of Fury and Tongs? I think we are. This goes so fucking hard, bro. No, this goes so fucking hard. Nah. Listen to that. Listen to that. Listen to that. Ready, ready, ready? Ready, 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 ready? How hard does that go? That goes so fucking hard. Hell yeah. I want to punch someone hard, so hard they explode into little pieces, bro. How hard does that go? That goes so fucking hard, bro. Water Dragon theme as well. Bro, I don't know how many of you have seen my Jade Empire video, but the montage I made, I did it to this song. Oh my god, bro, I would listen to this non-stop, like literally, like goosebumps every 5 fucking seconds. It's like, it's peak. Nah, seriously. Jack Wall's his name. I think he did the stuff for Mass Effect, if I'm not mistaken. Even the opening theme. Even the opening theme for Jade Empire actually slaps really hard as well. Right? Even the opening theme slaps really hard. Jade Empire was a good game. Jade Empire was a good game. I wish my review on the game was better. Right? I don't know. I don't think I know much about Jack Wall's work, but let's see what else he worked on. Miranda theme. Yeah. Jax is here indeed. Also, Jax, I hope you slept well. I hope you're doing okay, buddy. What's is it? What's his name? Jack Wall. Jack Wall. Call of Duty, Mass Effect, Splinter Cell. Just having a look. So his recent stuff. Black Ops. Why is he wasted on Black Ops? Mass Effect, Jade Empire. Disney's extremely goofy skateboarding. What? The fuck are you talking about? Look. Huh? I swear to God, every artist has got like this weird fucking thing where it's just like, oh yeah, look what I worked on randomly. This thing. What the fuck? That's so random. That's so random. Anyway, we love Jack's work, alright? Halo Mjolnir remix is so fucking peak, bro. So peak. So peak. Give me my early 2000s action game music soundtracks back, bro. Please, I'm begging you. I'm begging you. I'm begging you. Anyway. Shut up. Stupid fucking ads, bro. If I ever make money on YouTube, first thing I'm buying is YouTube Red, so I don't have to listen to fucking ads anymore. I swear to God. Anyway. So. I think both KOTOR games are 2. I think KOTOR 2 is better. But if you say that you like KOTOR 1 more than 1, yeah, for legal reason, that is a joke. It's next, it's next, it's next. It's next. Ironically, I said this song makes me want to cry because it's just like... It is peak, it is peak, it is peak. It's so good. I respect the fuck out of BioWare going out doing something random. Like just doing, well, it's not random, but doing something like this, doing something original, right? It's such a shame that it didn't get the success that it deserved. Like I understand why the game wasn't successful. I think the game wasn't successful because I think that even though they really tried to make the gameplay interesting, in practice it fell flat. Like, harmonic combos and all that shit just ruined the game. Like, it was not a good idea to have that shit in there. Right? But the companions, the story, like, it's good. Yeah, I mean, you didn't have things like skills and all that stuff, but I think, like, just the actual gameplay was the weakest part of the game. But everything else about it was pretty fucking good. Like, pretty good, not too many bugs, pretty tight. Game's not very long. You can beat it in probably 10 hours, not even. Probably less if you skip it, but... I bet the speedrun for the game's probably like fucking 2 hours or something. But just circling back to KOTOR 2, does anyone have any other commentary that they'd like to add surrounding KOTOR 2? Because I'm gathering all this information so that I could put it into my review. Nah, it really speaks for itself. It sounds like we're all in agreement. It sounds like, you know, my opinion isn't really that original in that regard. It seems like everyone's got the same opinion about the game, which is good. Anyway, as requested, Mjolnir Mix is up next. Right? I think that it's good. I think, yeah, it's good. And I think the way that KOTOR 1 really encapsulates the Star Wars need is kind of what separates it, because like KOTOR 1 makes you feel like it's finally like you're the Jedi, you're Luke Skywalker, you know what I mean? You could be the hero or the villain, whatever. But it's all good. KOTOR 2's good but different. Good but different. More refined, which is what you want, but 100% a recommend. 100% a recommend. If you love Star Wars, you love RPGs, you gotta play this game. It's as simple as that. You gotta play this game. Now, it is currently 10 past 11. So what are we doing? Yeah, it needs to be different, and it's done a good job. It's done a good job at being different. It's done a good job at being different. It hasn't downloaded Duck 6. Huh? What do you mean Duck 6? What is that supposed to mean? I'm confused. I'm home tomorrow, so while I'm home tomorrow, I'll be able to go rest, spend time with Sir. I need to get my sleep under control. I'm not gonna lie, I really need to get my sleep under control. My sleep has been ruined ever since I stayed up on the weekend to get it done, but I'm on schedule. Now, you know what? I want to keep it a secret until Thursday, but I really don't. I find it really hard because I really want to share it with you guys. So I'm gonna ask it to you. All right. I just want to entertain you guys. All right, gentlemen. Who would like to see a sneak peek of what I've got planned for October? Who would like to see a sneak peek of what I got planned for October? Or should I keep it a secret? Should I surprise everyone? Depends. We know what games we're playing. Unfortunately, it's not Star Wars related. No spoilers. So that's a maybe and a no. Not human. No. I decided against not human. Darksiders after. No. Amnesia, Cabin Factory, and that. I've already explained the games that we're playing. I'll start off with Amnesia. No capes. No capes. Take that as a no. We'll take it as a no. Alright. Everyone's voted no. That's fine. That's probably for the best. It's gonna be a secret, alright? I will post something. I will post something in the Discord ahead of the stream when I have something ready. I'm touching up something now. Right? But we'll keep it a secret. That's fair. Keep it a secret.
You probably know Vista Print
Alright.
business card.
Hopefully we get a little bit more. Hopefully we get a little bit more viewership as well, because then it will. Yep. So everyone's voted no. Done. Forget it. Forget it. I respect that. Thank you for keeping me in line. Thank you for keeping me in line and stopping me from doing something that I shouldn't. I'm terrible at keeping secrets. Guys. I don't even know how the fuck I'm supposed to be able to hide from my partner that I am currently sourcing an engagement ring. I'm going to the jewelers this Friday to get it. Oh my god. How am I supposed to keep that a secret? How am I supposed to hide it, bro? I'm terrible at keeping secrets. I'm terrible at keeping secrets. How am I supposed to keep it a secret? She's not. She's in bed. She's not up. She's not. She's asleep. Congrats. Jeez Louise. Congrats. No, thank you. Thank you. No one's gonna see it. She's not gonna see it. She's not gonna see it. Yeah, it's on YouTube, but she doesn't watch the streams. She don't watch the streams. Don't clip that, Jamie, indeed. I'm terrible at keeping secrets. Anyway, does anyone else have anything they want to share? Oh, we should also talk about the MMO before we finish up. We should talk about the MMO. I have decided I want to be a Sith warrior. Alright, I got the MMO downloading. I'm going to finish downloading it tomorrow. Thank you for the congratulations, gentlemen. Thank you for the congratulations. I'm going to finish downloading it tomorrow while I'm at work. I've got to finish downloading all the Darksiders games. We will be doing Darksiders. Alright. No horror themed video. If I'm going to do a horror themed video, it's probably just going to be a video of me getting scared every 5 seconds. Other than that, I'll surprise you all with what video I've got planned for November. Because I got footage from one other game that I played, but I'll keep that a secret. Then after that, probably Darksiders. Because Ellen wanted to see it. And Ellen's an OG, so we've got to give him what he wants. Well, not what. We should take an OG's opinion into consideration, except when it comes to the, what do you call it? The, whether or not their waifu makes it. And just so you know, Lethal, I was considering killing all my party members, which means everyone's waifus dies. Yeah, I listened to everyone. Yeah, I was gonna kill everyone's waifu. I was gonna kill Canderous. I was gonna kill everyone's waifu. I was gonna do it. I was gonna do it. Alright. Yeah. So, does anyone have anything they want to share? But if you like a leaping play as a Juggernaut Inquisitor, then you get the best. Sorry, I should check the Discord. Yeah, right. Gorist. So, So I'm just trying to... I know the wiki's probably not the best place to look at, but I'm just going to have a look on the wiki. So you're saying I could go Inquisitor? I don't want to use the wiki if I don't have to. I don't want to use the wiki if I don't have to. One of your guildies. Oh yeah. Hey, connections. Oh yeah. Hey, connections. How good? Connections. He's got the connections. Excuse me. Marauder is the glass cannon. Nah, I don't like the look of the Marauder. I don't like the look of the Marauder. I like the idea of being Darth Malgus 2.0. I like the idea of being Darth Malgus 2.0. But we'll see how we go. Thank you. Nah. Alright. Yeah, I think my brother wants to be a bounty hunter or an operative. So I told him to hurry up and pick what he wants to do. So then that way we could play together. I got to get him in the Discord. I keep telling him to jump in the Discord so we can fucking sort this shit out, but again, if you subscribe, you can pick a second class once you finish chapter 3 and get a max reputation 5. I think I'll save the money. If I really enjoy the MMO, then I'll dump some cash into it, but I gotta buy skins for Marvel Rivals. So I can goon off stream. Best blaster story. Yeah. I heard people say stuff about the bounty hunter. So Sith Sorcerer. So basically, Assassin's like Rogue. Is that right? Sorcerer is just a fucking glass cannon caster shit. This is like a berserker thing. And then this is like fucking tank. Interesting. And you're saying that I can pick the Sith Inquisitor story, but be a Juggernaut. That's what you're saying? That's how it works? Yeah, okay. And the Sith Inquisitor has the best story. So I could get the best of both worlds. I can get the story from the Inquisitor, then I can get the gameplay satisfaction of jumping around and just smacking everyone to death. Be an unrivaled parallel duelist. I could be fucking Duncan Idaho on crack, just slicing and dicing with a lightsaber. That probably, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Rightio. Well, that's it then. I think that's it. Gentlemen, I think that's all she wrote. How long have you been streaming? A couple of hours? 2.5 hours? That's good. 11:30. It's 11:30 here. Jedi Knight is the main story. Yeah. I think I picked Sith Inquisitor. When I played the game. I believe I did. Yeah, I'm confident I did. Yeah, because you start off as a slave or something on Korriban. Yeah, I've done it. Anyway, gentlemen, I think we enjoyed there. Thank you to everyone who's joined us. Before I go, Jax, did you see the video? Have you had the chance to see the video? Hey, so again, I appreciate all your help, man. I really do appreciate it. I'm looking forward to getting the show on the road. Don't watch it, it's mid. I heard it's mid. Someone told me the video's mid. I said thank you for coming. Lethal, it's good to have you, buddy. Yeah, no, I'm going to call it. I got to get my sleep back on track. Gentlemen, thank you to everyone who's come to watch. I very do much appreciate it. Alright? Thank you to those of you that have watched the video. I appreciate your feedback. Again, sorry for pushing it down your throats, but you know, your boy's only trying to make some stuff so he can not feel so bad about having wasted his time working a white collar job. So forgive a man for trying to express himself. Anyway, again, seriously, I really do appreciate it. It's been fun. Please get excited. I hope you get excited for Halloween. Horror games all around, seeing me shit myself. Alright. I apologize, it's not going to be Star Wars related, but we will make time for the MMO at some point. And who knows, maybe I'll do a video on it. Why not? Alright, but we're going to call it there. So gentlemen, please, have a good day, night, evening, wherever, whatever. Have some fun. And I will see you all on Thursday. Alright? Leaf, will take it easy, buddy. Say hi to Chachi for me. And I promise I'm not going to blow the place up in Minecraft. That's funny because he's on a government computer, so hearing things like that's probably gonna set off alarm bells. Maybe. Hopefully I don't get him in too much trouble. Anyway, signing off, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, take care of yourselves. I'll see you later. Bye.